One, two. Emergency レイジー奴らはクレイジーなタウンうちにこもってゴロゴロゴロゴロと堕落の夜に絡みついたルールール放つ言葉ルールール腐っていた正論も常識も意味を持たないバカにさよなら引き込まれてたじゃん俺の私だけの檻の中で引き殺してられる俺の私の目が君に染まるまで引き込まれてたじゃん俺の私だけの檻の中で引き殺してられる俺の私の目を君に包むだけああ時が来た今ああ話もさうちにこもってくるいざくエマージェンシーレイジーさすがにクレイジーな計画をダブツぐるぐるぐるぐると世界は変わらず回っていたルールール君の視線がルールールぼやけて尽きるマリオネットの画像に気づいてしまった愛も変わらずジャムる街やまぬバスにさらわれないで引き込まれてたじゃん俺の私だけの檻の中で引き殺してられる俺の私の目が君に染まるまで引き込まれてたじゃん俺の私だけの檻の中で引き殺してられる俺の私の目を君に包むだけああ時が来た今ああ目の前で立ちも捨てられるこの場所に古い酒 Hello! I unmuted too fast. Hello! Volume okay? Game's volume is a bit low probably because they're not doing anything, but just for reference, this is what it sounds like in action. Good morning! Oh my god. This is the most last minute thumbnail I've ever drawn. Jesus fucking Christ. But I wanted to do something special for my date with Lyney because we don't know when we're gonna see him again. I really have a big crush on Lyney, okay. Hi, hello, hi Toasty, hi Astra, hi Kaito, and hi Sumigaki. Hi, welcome, welcome. Won't be here for long because I had a busy day, but I miss you. Not gay. That's pretty gay. It's pretty gay, bro. Okay. Since Astra is not gonna stay here for a long time, I'm just gonna brief real quick what we're gonna be doing today. Okay, my name is Kiko Shaola. I stream on YouTube, and today we're going to be pulling for one more time on Lyney's weapon banner. Thank you, Sumigaki, for the reminder not to pull on the wrong banner. I laughed at it, but you know what? I definitely would fuck up like that, so I can't laugh at it. You're right. Hi, Amarantha. Welcome to the chat. Oh God. Okay. I really want his weapon. It's so flippin' cute. I want it so bad. We have one more chance, chat. So we'll see how it goes. I'm also very close to. I'm like at the verge of soft pity for weapon banner. I think soft pity for the weapon banner is 65 pulls, and hard pity is like 80 pulls. I don't think I'm gonna get to hard pity, but I'm very close to soft pity. So, hold on. Let me see the details real quick. Gonna wait until I meet Lyney before I pull, actually. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's 80. The pity is 80. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day. There's a 75% chance. First time you win a fight. Okay. Well, I lost that 75%. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Okay, the next one is guaranteed. So, we're either gonna get the Aqua Simulacra or Lyney's weapon. I mean, the Aqua Simulacra is also pretty good on Lyney, but have you seen Lyney's weapon? It's like a magic wand and a bow at the same time. It's so cute. Thank you for helping me wake up early. Hey, no worries. My only break today for the next 2 weeks, plus my IRL's birthday. I'm so tired. Oh, get some rest, Astra. Get some rest. Oh, God. I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous. Oh, look at how adorable it is. Okay, let's go meet Lyney first. My dapper boy. Oh yeah, the thumbnail for the background, I straight up just ripped it off of this exact seat right here. I just took a screenshot of it. I don't have time to draw backgrounds from scratch, but yeah, here we go. Only day just started, but this is a great way to do so. Hey, thank you! I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm glad that it is. Okay, here we go. That means you live in a pretty similar time zone to me, Amarantha. Pull it now. Listen.
We're always running into
1 second.
What's she doing this time? Ooh, looks like street interviews. Paimon has a funny feeling that we might be in for an interesting time if we go check it out. Shall we?
It's good karma to pull next to the character, in my opinion at least.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Volume okay? Volume good?
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Hi, Charlotte. It's 5:40 at the moment, Central Europe time. Never mind. It's 10 a.m. here for me. Wait, 11 a.m. almost.
Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Phantom Weasel? Warning letter?
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this. 10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Phantom Thieves! I love Phantom Thieves!
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
Like I said, there's a reason I said early. Well, I appreciate you being here at a very early hour. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Sounds like an absolute weirdo.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
Interesting.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death
Oh,
in
shit.
a botched high-altitude escape performance.
See, when do magic tricks ever go well in like fiction? Something always happens during a magic show.
When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters. and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Oh shit! Damn, I wish I could read that.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance. What once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted?
He might steal all your favorite snacks. He might try to nab you, little Paimon. Aw, little Paimon!
Aww. But Paimon doesn't want to get kidnapped. Well, he'd have to go through you first. You would stop him, right?
Please please kidnap Paimon. It'll be so funny. Hold on. Well, I also have an appointment at 9:30, and I was hoping to cycle, and now I've woken up on time. So nice. Don't worry, the stream won't be too long. We're just gonna be doing Lyney's story quest. I'm back. I was teaching a class last time. No worries. Hey, no worries. You don't have to catch my streams all the time. I'm gonna be streaming more frequently in the future, anyways. Kaito Kid and Genshin Real. Listen, he's my first crush, okay? If you guys know anything about Kaito Kid, that was my first love. Of course I'm gonna like Lyney.
Okay, the people have spoken.
There
it's
you
clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive. Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the Weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lyney! Oh, Ether's gonna be mad. I understand why Ether's upset with Lyney, I swear I do, but I feel so bad.
Lyney!
Looks like he's performing some magic.
Magic. Magician. Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lyney!
Okay.
You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning. Let's go! No time for delay!
Hi, Lyney. Oh my god, he's so cute. I never get bored of looking at him. No, please don't take the valuable floating mascot character away. What a tragedy would that be? The forgotten thief! Hi, Lyney. Hey, bestie. Hi. How are you doing?
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Me when I lie.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Cute.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out.
Do you think Lyney would be a good psychologist? Or a therapist?
You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
He did the thing. What's his name? Henry Cavill tongue clicking. I love that.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right. Got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Oh man, I need to see how these two interact. Hey, Lyney! Lyney, hi. Ether, please don't be mad at him.
Hey, Lyney?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond
My
me.
neck, don't worry about it.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand? Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
I think you are psychic.
Wow. Got it in one. Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lyney, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Oh, he's angry! 37 kilometers is less about speed, so I could just listen to you instead of music when I go, nice! Me instead of music? Ah! Hello! I'm Kiko! I do speak. Is that music to your ears? At this rate, I'll kidnap Paimon from you to keep her safe. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna get her into any danger that she isn't already in, okay?
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Oh, not again. I can't believe they're still letting him perform.
What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show.
I'll be there.
But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lyney. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison.
I was gonna say, and that's not exactly a compliment.
A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
Ether getting excited is so cute.
It's good.
I thought you had beef with him, Ether. Come on. Where did it go?
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise?
Aww. Huh? When did you touch me, Lyney?
But how? You haven't moved this whole time.
Hey, when did you touch me?
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lyney, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I mean, you being part of the Fatui doesn't really help with that stereotype, does it, Lyney?
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters.
Please give us a rainbow rose. I will lose my shit. If at any point in the story he gives us a rainbow rose, I will lose my shit.
But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude
No!
to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
No!
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Charlotte. Don't forget to drink, everyone.
So,
Oh, this is
Lyney,
awkward.
Are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Of course.
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
This is so awkward. Phantom Weasel. You sure you'll be able to handle him?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
Ether sounds so serious. Oh, that's actually sad. We'll help you with your investigation. What's your plan?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there.
I totally read that wrong. I thought he said Germa.
We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
I can't believe we're going along with him, just like that. Just like that. Oh, we got his gift of parting. I don't like that it's called that. That makes me sad. I don't like that. Do you even know a single thing about Germa, Kiko? No. No, I don't. I absolutely do not know a single thing about Germa. And before we continue, let me do my dailies real quick because this one was stuck behind a quest. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Bro! Bro, what do you want? What do you want? One portion of coffee extract and milk each completely. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have to brew coffee. Okay, how do I do that? I'm ready. Okay. It's because Genshin doesn't have a skip button. It's so dumb. Add coffee. Eh? Okay. Chill. I got it. Um. Eh? Is there coffee extract anywhere? Coffee. There's no coffee extract! What does he want me to do? Okay, I'll do milk. It's milk, right? Is it cream or milk? Is it cream or milk? Okay. Okay, milk. Milk. I know how to make coffee. Okay. Okay, Okay. Add milk. There. And no, it's not milk foam. It's coffee. Milk foam? Eh? I mean, I guess we can only do that. Easy. Unspecified white liquid. Hey, not in my PG-13 stream. I'm kidding, this stream is definitely not PG-13. I came here to escape my job? Well, it's all fucking nuts, Astra. I guess that depends on what kind of coffee you want, milk or cream. I don't drink coffee. Caffeine does nothing to me, so... I can't believe one of our dailies is learning how to be a barista. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay, let me get my rewards first, and then we can go to wherever they are, and then we can pull. Ball sacks? Your mom. Your mom is ball sacks.
Add Astra at...
Gib.
Thank you for completing...
Thank you! Primogems. Okay. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, shit. Well, I don't drink coffee together. No, I didn't drink coffee either. It was just a guess. Unsubbing forever? What do you want me to do about the fact that I can't drink coffee? It does nothing to me. It's just a bitter drink. I would rather drink tea. That actually tastes good. I'm kidding. Some coffee tastes good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Is that Lynette? Is it gonna start? Oh. Is it gonna... Okay, it's starting. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. Hi, Lynette. Hi, baby.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lyney's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel.
Hey, Gamers for Life. Hi, welcome to the chat.
Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Will you be standing still somewhere? Oh, okay. Lynette's gonna be standing still here somewhere.
I'll wait for you here and see if Gemma shows up.
Okay, it's time to pull. Everyone, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes peeled. It is time to pull. Oh my god, look at how cute they are. My babies. My babies. Okay. Right banner. I'm going to be doing singles because we're really close. Let's go. Oh shit, okay. Boom, Kave. Okay, it's a bow. It's a bow. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. I bumped into my crush Ether and Paimon and Charlotte on her out. I don't think all the characters we meet is in love with Traveler, but I think Lyney is definitely one of them. Lyney, Albedo, Ayaka, who else? Xiao. Okay. Lyney. Give me your bow, please. Give me your bow, please. It's like 63? Is this 63? 64. After this is soft pity. 65? god, dude. It gets scary here. It gets really scary here. Please don't make me go to hard pity, because I can't. I don't have the maths to go to hard pity. Please. Please, Lyney. Please, Lyney. Please, Lyney. Fuck, I lost count. I already lost count. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes. Fuck! Oh, the weapon banner sucks, man! Why? Okay, let's just finish it up. Let's just finish up my polls. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Because the second best weapon in slot for Lyney is actually the Aqua Simulacra. So functionally, this is gonna make Lyney very cracked. So it's good. It's just that I don't pull weapons for functionality. I pull weapons for aesthetic. I already drew the first grade magic. It's in the thumbnail. Why won't you come home? That scared me. Don't give me false hope like that. Shinyan. Blue weapon on red boy, I die. Listen. It's strong. It's a cracked weapon, okay? What do you want me to say? It's a cracked weapon. I'm so sad. I am very sad about this, but, you know, what can you do? Maybe I should just save my weapon banner luck until that weapon gets a rerun, because, again, I don't usually want weapons anyway. I'm usually good without, like, the signature weapons. The only time I've, like, ever gone... No. Wait. No, I don't have any. The only time I got a signature weapon was for, Al-Haytham. Yeah, no, we're not getting it. Aw, man. That sucks. Congrats, you got scammed by Mihoho. It's okay. It's literally fine. Because first of all, this is Venti's weapon. He's just borrowing this anyways. I need to give this back to my Venti. Take it. There we go. And then... Wait, actually, I haven't built that yet, so sorry, Lyney, you'll have to use Venti's weapon for a bit. But this weapon is insanely cracked. Very high crit damage as well. It's very, very good for Lyney. So, it's okay. I don't really mind. Be happy, I saved 100 for 100 for Yolanda and Lyney's weapon. I got 2 Aquilas. But you got one for Yolanda, right? You got one for Yolanda at least. And I mean, I already lost my pity twice. So, you know. I have a guaranteed Aqua Simulacra.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Lyney,
You don't want to miss the best part, do
didn't
you?
get your weapon. I don't know what you want me to say. I didn't get your weapon, okay? Let me grieve for like 2 seconds. He's lucky he's so cute.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick.
Aww.
Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years. Wow. Their love must have been really strong.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay.
The only time I got my signature weapon was Eula's. Then again, my main's GF. What? My main's GF and the only 5-star on my team. I guess Fish has a weapon too, but I'm too late for that. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I got one for Al-Haytham. I got really, really lucky.
Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
Lyney, you... So dumb. I hate you. I hate you. You're stupid.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this Weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, "Oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a... Did you know a guy?" Or words to that effect.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
You have Mataraquas and Malacra LMAO. I mean, if I don't, I can just farm for it. Why make your life so hard? I'm an Amber main, so of course I have to treat her GF Eula properly. Oh! You're an Amber main! Let's go! Goated. Goated.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time. Oh, speak of the devil, that's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong?
Damn, her hair went gray.
Wait. It looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Rushy aged so fast. Are you good, Germa?
Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid, we mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
Her hair does look very pretty.
I never believed that he was the weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Damn, her hair turned gray. Finally, Germa and Genshin jam-packed.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
Perhaps she simply doesn't trust us.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. I'm still mad at you. I started the stream not being mad at him, but now I'm mad at him because his weapon didn't come home. I know he probably would have wanted the weapon to come home, so it's probably not his fault, but I don't know who else to blame for it, so I'm gonna be mad at Lyney. Stupid Lyney. Stupid. Oh shit, look how close we are to... Oh my god, we might get to AR-59 by the end of the stream. God damn. I didn't even realize how close we were.
Over here.
Hi, Lyney.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
What should we do? Where should we start?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant.
No worries, Toasty.
When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies.
Listen, Amarantha. I can't stay mad to- Okay, listen, no, I'm gonna be mad at him.
I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Sneaky little... Ugh. Talk about Lyney, not the magician. Sneaky. The restaurant in Fontaine is really, really nice. Look at that. This kind of reminds me of Disneyland a little bit. Imagine a Genshin theme park, actually.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries, just sit.
What's up?
Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
The pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lyney stroking his ego.
Get a load of this guy, Paimon says.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target.
I hope we get to do some sleuthing in this case too, because that was fun.
I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Getting a little defensive.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lyney. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
If there's an actual Alfie, we can get a Genshin theme park. Maybe one day when the game is completed. I would love to go. Maybe just Miss AA, but this sounds like Pro ZD. Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking that. It does sound like Pro ZD. And Navia's dad was guilty too in your eyes, huh? Was he? No, I didn't think he was guilty.
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Stop, I'm trying to be mad at you. Why do you look sad? Stop it.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
If you close your eyes, you can hear Miles Edgeworth. Watch.
Lorenzo?
Never
Is
mind.
that-
Who the
Oh,
hell?
it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man?
Another day, I'm busy.
That does sound like Edgeworth.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
That line delivery had no business being as funny as it was. Live fast, die. Why was that funny? It's giving. Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes. I should stop, I can't say that on YouTube.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Kumigalo.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times.
Thanks for the death threats, man. We just met.
This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him.
What is that accent?
And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being...
Hey!
What, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway. Point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And is still into, from what I hear.
Bro, this guy sounds so drunk. This guy sounds so drunk.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
Interesting. So he had an unrequited love that he's still into after all these years. Interesting. Keep that in mind, chat. Not just a throwaway line.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lyney, be my guest.
Bye, Lorenzo. He has the voice of one of
But
Rosicki's.
if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, come on, chill. Sounds like one of his good characters, the guy with the monocle. Oh yeah, yeah, the mafia boss. You okay, Lyney? That was weird. We got a death threat.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
There's something strange about it. Why am I still laughing?
Really? And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left.
Oh no,
Let's
we're
see if we
talking to
can
him
catch up with
again.
him.
We're talking to Edmondo. Oh, guys, brace yourself. We're gonna get another death threat. Where is he? Where is he? Because we just met a drunk legend. Why was that so funny? It had no business being that funny. Live fast or die. Oh my god, I love that. That's gonna be my new Discord. My Discord is... Are you good?
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I say way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
He's so giggly.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey, keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. Or make an enemy out of him.
Bet.
What kind of
Welcome
bad
back.
things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Don't get in over your head. Why is he so funny? Who voices this guy? Thank you. Thank you for your service. Don't get in over your head.
And there he goes. What do we do now, Lyney?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was
Oh,
listening
shit.
to our whole conversation.
That's just a whole man in black.
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
It kind of reminds me of Ito's voice acting. Ito's voice acting is really funny. Oh, Astra, when you have time, you should totally play. If you like, you know, if you need Primo Gems, just like if you need a quick 60 Primo Gems, you should totally 100% play Hazel's story quest. It's so funny because you always say you don't know anything about Hazel, right? Hazel. No, it's not. It's not funny. It's very good. It's just very good. Hazel and Goro's story quests are very good. Who else's was pretty good? The Hangouts. I'm probably gonna play Kave soon. I want to play Kave's on stream because he's one of my favorite 4 stars. Kave, Hazel, and Cole are my favorite 4 stars. Definitely not as much fun as the oh my god, I can't believe my eyes guy. I fucking love that line. It just... I'm gonna I hate that I know that I'm gonna start quoting it out of context and people who don't play Genshin aren't gonna get what I'm saying when I play future video games. Because I want to play like Breath of the Wild if you're interested in watching me play that. I already have the capture card. So I can totally play Breath of the Wild. But they're not gonna get it!
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
So you're Lyney. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today? Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you, huh?
Leave Lynette alone.
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Astra, look, it's APH Germany! It's your first love!
Looks like we can't avoid this fight.
No worries, Lyney.
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Me when I fucking lie! Have you guys seen this guy's damage output? Don't look at my Lyney, okay? Don't look at my Lyney for reference. Have you seen what other people can do with their Lynneys? He's such a liar.
Don't worry, we got this!
It's always the bitches who go, oh, I'm like a feeble scholar. I am just a weak, limp-wristed detective. It's always those people.
Now disappear!
See, look at that! He's just a pyro Ganyu with a more fun gameplay, to be honest. I find his gameplay a lot more entertaining than this. That was... I didn't even get to ult!
Tougher than we thought.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Come on, let's scram!
Hey, wise guy!
On the lady?
They ain't with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic, and they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Could it be Germa?
You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore.
Already, I gotta go. See you next stream. Bye, Toast. Thank you for coming. No worries, no worries.
Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Okay. What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, right, okay. Bye! I'm glad that I'm starting to have regulars on YouTube. It makes me happy. I was still very hesitant about my move from Twitch to YouTube at first, but seeing, you know, names I recognize show up in chat makes me really, really happy. It makes me hyped up to stream. Oh yeah, by the way, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be pulling for Nouvellette or not because I don't think I have enough Primo Gems, but if we get to 100 subs by the end of the month, I think I'm very close. I'm like at 75. If we get to 100 subs by the end of the month, I will open commission so I can pull for Nouvellette because Nouvellette and Venti are rerunning at the same time. I'm always going to prioritize Venti, but if I get to 100 subs, I will also pull for Nouvellette. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because I also really want Nouvellette. He's such a dork. He's such a dork. Wait, where are we going? Oh. How do I get there? God, I always get so lost in Fontaine. Okay, that's fine. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, Zhangli and Child are rerunning soon, so I wanna know... I guess Astra's gonna be skipping that, no? Who are you pulling for, Astra? Who are you interested in pulling for in Fontaine? I really like Navia too, though. Like, what if I... Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm going to check out Nouvellette and Risley's gameplay first, and I'm gonna see if I like them or not, and if not, then I might check out Navia's. We'll see. By the power of YouTube Premium, I shall now banish you to the Shadow Realm. In the background, as my phone is now on standby, as I'll have to get going soon. Hey, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Amaranth. Thank you for lurking. I'm indecisive whether I want Nuvi or who. Yeah, I get that. Oh, Lynette! Hey, baby. Those are some big ass mugs. Those mugs are gigantic.
Gemma?
They're not even mugs, they're teacups.
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity.
Why not? Just tell her.
Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
I mean, I guess we can't know if you can trust her or not.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously.
Brushy has power saving mode. Me too, she's like me. I want to sit with them. I want to sit.
This coffee smells as good as that. With me here, nothing will happen.
No, I believe you.
Whatever you do, please be careful.
I'll be fine.
If anything happens to you because you're investigating Caesar, I'll never be able to forgive myself.
Bro, everyone's so paranoid. Do they not know who I am? Although I may pause cycling for a bit to say something, I feel like... If I feel like it, or if I'm summoned for some reason. No worries, no worries. Look, it's me! Aiken the Melusines. They're very cute. I want to be a Melusine. Oh. How do I get there? Oh! Okay. We're going to the sewers! Guys, we're going to Poisson! We're going to Poisson! How do we get there? Excuse me. Oh, mommy. Just minding my business. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Oh my god, Ratatouille, I love that movie.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
We're always gonna go back to Poisson, Astra. We can't run away from it.
There we go. It should be just down here.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, we're gonna have a trial, Lyney, so I'm going to go ahead and... I'll bring my Venti. Actually, no, I'll bring my Zhongli.
What shall we do?
Because having a shielder is always nice. Poisson is connected to everything! Yes, that's the true reason Fontaine is drowning. It's because of Poisson. It's all because of Poisson. Yeah! Fuck! Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You! I am vengeful now. Chat, we are getting that weapon. We are getting that weapon. No matter what. When it reruns, we are getting that weapon. I'm mad now. You... Why would you give him this artifact set? Why? He literally has an artifact set made for him. Okay, you know what? I'm not one to question Mihoyo. Actually, no. I'm a Genshin player. I am one to question Mihoyo's decisions. Why? Okay. Funky. Oh. Ah! Don't worry about that. That didn't happen. This is all because of Poisson.
So this was Caesar's workshop.
You know, I am curious about
Nothing
something.
suspicious here, just normal magic props.
Curious about
What's
something.
hidden further?
This is why you should get Wanderer, okay? This is why you should get Wanderer.
Behold!
I'm pretty sure I could probably have gone all the way back and forth. Pull for Wanderer next time he reruns. Seriously. Oh, pretty! I do want to make a home for Lyney and then.
What was that?
Jesus!
Is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Attack the puppets, but they're so cute! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Attack the... Am I attacking it? Or do I have to, like, beat it up?
Crumble!
Oh, okay. Wow, look at this place! Oh, hold on. This is a very cool place. My head is killing me, so I'm gonna tap out. Good night. Good night, Aster. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Step right up.
Too easy. Too easy.
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing. There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, it's a wish list. I'd like a little dove. Oh, I want a robot with cool powers! Now, you may need your parents' permission to own a pet, and you need to take good care of it. I've brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appeal for you next time, Caesar. Oh, cute!
I want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out.
I'd like a new bag! There is no such thing as a fried chicken that never runs out, just as there's no such thing as children who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, alright? Man! Caesar telling me to eat a salad! Shut the fuck up, Caesar. Salads are good. Salads are good, actually. I don't know why I said that. I think it's just because he told me to do it. You know how when someone tells you to do something, it suddenly makes you not want to do it? Yeah. Don't tell me what to do, Caesar. This place is also very, very pretty. Oh! They're reusing some of the decorations, I think, from the event. You have to eat salad, Kiko! Eating healthy is expensive! I have like, what, $1 in my bank account. I can't afford to eat healthy, okay? I have to eat instant noodles for like the rest of the month.
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
Oh. Oh! Okay.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
Oh my
One
god,
of them
Paimon,
looks
you're
different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Paimon, you are such a pussy.
Got it. We're supposed to find the box that lit up at the start, right?
Okay.
There should be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying.
Would you say salads are quite satisfying? I guess. I don't know. I'm hungry now, guys. Let's not talk about food. I'm getting hungry. Was I not supposed to do that? Oh. Okay. Okay, it's the middle one. This one? First try. Easy.
I wish my parents would get back together.
I wish for good grades in my next exam. I wish for my little sister to have a normal life free of danger. That's Lyney! That's Lyney, isn't it? Oh! Okay, let me read that. I wish for my little sister to have a normal life free of danger. Note, I want you to know that you can always share your troubles with me, children, but some wishes need more than magic to make them come true. They need the power of your hard work. I wish you the best of luck and hope that all of your wishes come true, Caesar. The sudden greater urge to throw money so there is more than noodles for one night. No, don't throw money at me. Don't. I'll reopen commissions soon. On my Twitter, so don't throw money at me, please. I feel really bad when people give me money. Okay, it's the top one once again. And there was one in the back, okay. This one. Easy. First try. Oh man, that fucks me up. I just know that that's Lyney. There's no way that that wasn't Lyney.
When do we get to go to your wedding, Uncle Caesar? I want to watch your shows even when I grow up, Uncle Caesar.
Do you have to go on tour? Can't you stay with us here, Uncle Caesar? No. Oh my. This round of wishes has rather exceeded my expectations. The wedding will be held very soon, and don't worry, you're all invited. The tour had already been scheduled, but I will definitely be back. And you'll always be welcome at my shows if you like magic. Caesar. I guess none of them made it to his wedding, huh? It's kind of sad. That was like 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago? Yeah, it's the same thing. This place is so gorgeous. And you're telling me I can't take pictures of my Lyney in here. That's stupid. This game is so dumb sometimes. Can I use my camera? Actually? I have a camera. Let's try. Cannot use in domains? Why? What the hell?
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Lyney, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere.
True.
Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto!
Wow!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
Okay.
Treasure! I've explored most of Fontaine already. I'm kind of sad. I don't want my Fontaine exploration to end. But I do want 100% it. Oh. Excuse me. Wait, hold on. How many constellations does this Lyney have? C3? Oh, C1 Lyney is really good. It gives you 2 of the little dolls, and they do a lot of damage.
Now disappear!
So, maybe I should save up for C1 Lyney. Because I really, really like him. Not for a while. He's probably gonna rerun in like, what? 6 months? So it's gonna be in a bit. But we won't be pulling for any more weapons until Lyney's weapon reruns. Nuh-uh. No, sir. We are getting that weapon if it's the last thing I do. I'm mad now. I'm tilting, if you will. Oh. Oh, we came from here. Okay. Can't use camera in domains. Hiya. That's so dumb! That's so dumb. Don't understand this game's choices so, like sometimes. This is very, very pretty. Oh, I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Oh no, it's just... Okay, it's probably fine.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road!
I love Lyney's ult. He does a little blep, it's so cute. There's something under there.
Now disappear!
Why have you stopped, Lyney? Is there some device in that box?
Me saying Sorush, but not currently beside someone. Great disturbance in the force. What do you mean?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead.
I haven't completed that one yet. I haven't collected all of the plumes of purifying light, and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of tedious to find because there's like no compass for it, so I don't know which ones I'm still missing.
If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Alright, see you in a bit!
Okay. Lyney! Why didn't you give me my weapon? Still so salty.
The placement of this device inside. If I remember correctly...
Oh my god, you know what would be amazing? If Lyney rerun banner, the 4 stars, hear me out. The 4 stars for Lyney rerun banner, Hazel, Lynette, and Kave. I would win. I would win.
The placement of this device inside. If I remember correctly...
He definitely watched Caesar growing up. No! Caesar's the magician that, you know, he learned how to be a magician from, is it? It must be. Because he said that he learned how to do magic by, like, watching, like, another magician. I don't remember if it was a straight magician or, like, a big deal magician, though. I said magician so many times, it doesn't sound like a real word anymore. Magician? 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 Is there treasure here? No? Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. It's like that, right? Oh no, wait. Okay, never mind. I already fucked it up. Wait. Oh, okay, I can't get off. Okay. Like, as a companion, like, what do you think is the first thing I set out to do once I was set free in my 3rd playthrough? I have screenshots of her sneaking with me to get, the liar. Who? Sorush? Oh, hold on. Let me use my brain a little bit here. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Easy. Yeah, I think it would be fun to try playing Breath of the Wild. No! Oh, come on!
Seems like we can't
You
step on the
bitch!
same tile twice.
No, not you,
Guess
Kokomi.
we've gotta finish it in one run, huh?
Kokomi, you're a lovely girl. I'm the bitch. Okay, sorry. Potty mouth. Bad habit. Okay. Be careful this time. Easy, first try. Eh? Oh! Pretty! Is Lyney still down there by himself? Me?
The placement of this device inside.
Yeah, he still is. Okay. I'll leave him alone. Clearly doesn't want to be bothered.
Wow! There's a hidden room here!
Pretty.
Let's see! Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes! He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon.
Oh shit! I cut her off.
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Sorouge also made the Ascension domain quite underwhelming when having finished her quest with even less leveled characters. You're crazy! What the fuck? How? About the wish lists.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore.
Aww.
I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
He sounds like a good guy. About the children studying magic.
2 children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these 2.
It's Lyney and Lynette.
I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
About Lorenzo's issues.
It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it. Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those 2 children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan. They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time,
I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through.
Aww. That sucks.
Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool
I
in
ain't the
shed.
sharpest tool in the... Okay. Did I mention I did so with just Amber and Dundalumine at this till the last part through the ruins before adding Barbara and Lynette? That's impressive. That's very impressive. Anyone who can get through a bunch of things with just the starter characters is nuts to me. About the farewell.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the two kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied.
It's a defense mechanism.
That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth. P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said.
No, I'm sure it meant a lot to them.
Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Stop reading. That definitely was about
Two
them.
magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Lyney and Lynette, don't you think? So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Lyney!
Can we ask Lyney about this? Seems a little intrusive. But sure, let's ask. Lyney! Baby! I learned some stuff about you. I'm not really sure if you're comfortable with me knowing or not.
Lyney?
Shh, hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance. Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. Paimon can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking.
Theoretically speaking? What do you mean?
The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out,
Oh,
and
shit!
not the dummy.
Oh, Rip Caesar. Oh yeah, that's the accident, okay. Fishy? Kokomi, do you know something about this? Fishy.
He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house.
Holy shit.
No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? Paimon was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it. Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said box.
I'm guessing that there is a secret compartment inside of the box, and, you know, by the time it's pulled up, the magician escapes up there. And then he runs to the crowd. Hello, hi, welcome to the chat! Paimon is so me. Yeah, I can definitely relate to Paimon sometimes. Only 13 degrees, suddenly quite cold when it gets close to 30 degrees in the afternoons. Thank you for using Celsius!
This box right here is the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside, and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible.
Yep.
At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view. He then escapes through this trap door onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
Hey, I figured that out! I'm so smart!
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
Oh, rip.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
Let me guess, the button that opened the door didn't work.
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
But here's the strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here, which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Why would Caesar pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
Maybe someone exploited that fact against him.
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there.
I was right. See, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I'm gay and European, metric all the way. Let's go! Is that a Legally Blonde reference? It's one of my favorite musicals, by the way. I really love that. I can quote the entire musical by heart. I think Lyney looks like a Patarno from his outfit. Who's Patarno? Do I know a Patarno?
Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way.
That's fucking scary.
With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
When in reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him. But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side.
His assistant?
Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
You fucking...
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you? There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with.
Patarno's a traditional magician. I'm gonna go look that up real quick. I'm curious. Patarno. Oh, is it the hat? Is it because of the hat? Yeah, the hat is a what's it called? It's his signature. It's like Kaito Kid from Detective Conan. I saw a TikTok that Lyney and Blade have the same voice actor. They do! They do have the same voice actor. That's pretty amazing.
But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but... you disappoint
Oh,
me.
boo-hoo.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her!
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, you never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out, and make it quick.
Do your worst!
Get him, Lyney.
Here you are.
Ah! Oh man, having a C1 Lyney is really nice. Okay, you know what? I will pull for his C1. Oh, when he reruns. Not now though. Oh, sugar, spice, and everything. Why am I trying not to curse? I say dumb shit here all the time.
Here comes the finale.
Here we go. Get fucked. Wow.
You kids are tougher than you look.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me!
Have you seen the 4.1 banners yet? It's Neuvillette, Risley, and Venti, right? I forgot who the fourth one is. But Venti is my favorite character, so I will definitely be saving for 4.1.
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
So it was jealousy.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it. He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him, never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it? But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
So you killed him? Why didn't you just leave?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated more than that. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me.
Yeah, right. And where did that get you after he died, idiot?
I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
Yeah, same, Lyney. I'm dyeing my hair while I'm watching your live. Nice! What color are you dyeing your hair? I want to dye my hair soon. I think purple would look good.
And this was your only motive?
I know, right? Well, Lyney, get him.
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, he was.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way, that the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
But I heard that the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people valued, no matter how much it was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
Red, my favorite color. Yay, good taste! Red is a very good choice to like dye your hair because it doesn't fade out like really fast. Blue is like the most popular option, but blue like fades out very fast.
So that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
Let's go.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do? So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards. Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Okay. Good job, Lyney. Bitch.
At least I can finally stop looking over my shoulder now.
You wouldn't have to do that in the first place if you just lived an honest life. Got a load of this loser.
Lyney has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience.
I don't
What
think
kind
he
of
did.
disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it. Because there'll be hell to pay.
I don't think he has a conscience. I think he just got caught.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Okay. Jerma, I got some good news for you. We caught the rat. We also found out that your husband didn't actually do all of that stuff. So we solved most of the mysteries, and you're safe now. Wait. I want my Lyney back.
We'll be at...
My bad. Sorry, Lyney. Just keep staring at this. We're so close. We're literally so close.
Ah, you're back.
We're back!
You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on. We've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
That's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but I...
It's okay.
It's okay, we understand. He did threaten you. Paimon would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now, thanks to your efforts.
Aw, Gemma.
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Look at them.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Oh, thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show.
Of course. Let's go!
Paimon feels like we're forgetting something.
Oh, Charlotte!
Oh yeah, Caesar's diary! We never found out if the two kids Caesar taught magic to were Lyney
It must be.
Lyney changed the topic back in the workshop, so we didn't get a chance to bring it up. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to ask Lyney tomorrow evening.
Okay, 1 second before we continue. I just noticed that this thing was here, so... Blow up 3 exploding barrels? Easy. I was not a Venti main and a Ganyu main for 2.5 years.
Guess
the
this
fuck
will
up
go
at
into my
that.
magic pocket.
Okay. Oh, we have enough for to trade in at the fountain. 1 second, 1 second. Oh yeah, by the way, since we finished the Archon quest, we can now hear Furina crying under the fountain. I checked it myself. Here. She does start. It is Furina. It's definitely Furina. It's very, very faint, but you can hear her like sobbing. I wonder if we're ever going to see that side of her. I mean, we probably will, but I'm just curious. Nice. Okay. The next evening. So 2 days, right? Wait, no. Oh, we're almost done. I think we're on the final stretch. Oh god. Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind. I'm not very good at math. Okay, there. Don't forget to stretch. Whatever you're doing, don't forget to stretch. I always forget to stretch. And then I regret it when I get up. Ow. Rena, no, let me hug her now. I think she'll get angry if you try to hug her. Let's go!
No 2 cases.
Welcome to the
Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Thank you. The lighting in this place is phenomenal. I really, really like the Opera Epiclese. Opera Epiclese. The stage is huge. I wanna... hold on. Okay, 1 second before we start. Let me just, It's huge! It's literally so big. And so shiny! Hey, Charlotte! What's up?
Here I am, as we agreed. I wonder what kind of show Lyney has prepared for us this time. Oh, the anticipation. It's killing me. Oh, and how could I forget? Thank you both for capturing Lorenzo. Now that this decade-long case of the Phantom Weasel has finally been put to rest, I'm going to go through my notes and put it all together into the most spectacular special column piece to ever grace the pages of the Steambird.
We keep solving a bunch of cold cases. We're so smart. Me stretching my arms out while cycling. Be careful, please.
Paimon's excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows! Wait. Lynette, shouldn't you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
Oh shit.
So I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin. The great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Wow! A new trick!
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Is it cutscene time? Oh, I want to see a cutscene.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute! Actually, now that you mention it, Lyney's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So let's treasure the time we have with him.
Lyney is a romantic. He's so sappy.
After all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
Don't be sad. The killer's already been caught.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Don't worry, if I don't steer with my hands, I can pretty decently with my hips. That's a flex.
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now. Phantom Weasel.
Oh shit, what?
Huh? See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
Oh shit!
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle. Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
I mean, it did seem like Lorenzo is too simple of an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far.
Oh shit, what does he have planned? Okay, I'm invested now.
There will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show. The one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they?
Lynette! Jeez.
Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
What does that mean? How is she the Phantom Weasel? Explain. Explain. Or is she like the new Phantom Weasel? Is she the one who... Oh, okay. Is she the one who...
Dear me, this is awkward, isn't it? And unfortunately, I'm all out of gadgets, so I'm afraid I can't do any tricks to liven up the mood.
No, but Lynette said that... Aren't you tired of keeping up this Grieving Widow act for 10 years? So that can't be it.
This is a big mistake for a magician to make, but thankfully I do have a backup plan. Now, who wants to hear a story?
Me!
Lyney, don't we have more important things to address right now? Lynette accused Gemma of being the real Phantom Weasel a moment ago. Oh, what the heck's going on?
All in good time. Magicians are good at guessing what people are thinking. I know the questions you want to ask. And as it happens, the story I'm about to tell might answer a few of them.
Really? Well then, let's hear it! Paimon's dying of curiosity here!
Let's go back to the very beginning. A decade ago, when the Phantom Weasel was terrorizing the court of Fontaine. She never missed a target, never left a trace, and no treasure was safe from her thieving hands. But as her infamy grew, so did the readiness of the police, and her opportunities to act became ever fewer. Every day, she ran the risk of being exposed for who she was.
So her hair has always been gray. She's always been stressed out. That looks nice on her, though. I like this dress.
Of course, she could not simply take this lying down, and before long, she found her ticket to freedom. She would create a scapegoat, a false weasel to close the chapter on her behalf. After weighing her options, she set her sights on a renowned magician, Caesar. After all, magic and theft shared enough similarities for people to buy the story when the truth came out.
So then what?
Being the master deceiver she was, the weasel easily earned Caesar's trust. Now, all that remained was to frame him for her countless crimes. But as she was considering how to make her move, she noticed Caesar's aggrieved pupil, and a new thought entered her mind. Maybe I don't need to get my hands dirty after all.
You got him killed?
At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered with Caesar's magic box, causing him to fall to his death.
Oh my god, bro. Lorenzo's such a simp. Holy shit. Imagine going that far for your crush.
Afterwards, Lorenzo seized his master's property, and the weasel set about tarnishing Caesar's reputation. Two co-conspirators committed the perfect crime.
I see.
I've got to hand it to you. You're both exceptional storytellers. It's enough to make even me wonder whether there was really another mastermind behind all this, pulling the strings. But I just have one question. You seem to think that I am the villain in this tale. What's brought this on, Lyney? Is it something that Lorenzo said?
Don't worry, Lorenzo said nothing at all. But I never believed that he was the weasel, and in fact, my investigation only made me more certain of that. He was too forthcoming with his confession, as if there was something else he was trying to hide.
That's a good point. I can't believe I missed that.
How disappointing. So you'd sooner trust Lorenzo than me, even without a shred of evidence?
A magician is an expert at playing the audience to get the result they want. And I have no doubt that you, Gemma, are equally talented in this regard. With a little help from Lorenzo, you put on a very convincing performance. The lovesick fiancé, whose devotion to her betrothed is unshakable, even under threats of violence. Caesar was maligned and hated by all for 10 years, but you? Everyone sympathized with your plight. Who would suspect for 1 second that the lovely young lady always seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave was actually the mastermind behind his demise? No, not that poor lady. Perish the thought.
I really love Lyney's voice acting. It's so good.
Wait, so you mean the whole intimidation thing was just a hoax? Gemma and Lorenzo were both in on it? But why would Lorenzo agree to that? And why didn't he sell her out even at the end instead of admitting to being the weasel himself?
Yes, why indeed? Maybe Gemma herself could enlighten us on that question.
They were fucking, that's why.
Well, Lyney, if you're so confident in your version of events, then I think the answer should be obvious. Having killed Caesar with his own hands, Lorenzo was plagued by overwhelming guilt. Revealing the Phantom Weasel's true identity would serve no purpose. But if the weasel remained free,
oh, never mind.
Then she could take care of Lorenzo's loved ones.
An excellent answer. though sadly a little dull.
Is that right? Well, don't let me bore you. If you'd care to change the topic to something more interesting, I'd be much obliged.
Damn, the voice actor for Gemma is also going off here.
As a matter of fact, there's one thing I'd really like to understand. Why would the real Weasel have targeted things that only have value to other people? Could you shed any light on that?
Of course. After all, we're just telling stories here, aren't we? If I had to guess, I would say that the real Weasel must have had a terrible childhood. Left to fend for herself after her parents died young. Betrayed, scorned, beaten.
Girl, cool motive, still murder, jeez.
She'd scrounge waste paper from garbage bins to draw on, using twigs and dirt for lack of ink and pen. She'd sew ugly ragdolls from whatever scrap material she could get her hands on. This was her only source of happiness in life. But it was all she needed, and she was content. Until the world decided that even this was too good for her. Once again, she was betrayed. And this time, everything was taken from her. She felt like life was a miry pit that dragged her further down the more she struggled to escape. At that tender age, she should have been happy. Instead, she stood in the shadows and watched with envy as all good things in the world passed her by. This was a fate too cruel for anyone to bear. Her pain became a breeding ground for dark thoughts. Thoughts which festered and grew into a twisted solution to her troubles. I detest the happiness of others, in all its forms alike.
There are a lot of people like this, huh? I mean, I can understand feeling like annoyed when you see other people happy when you're going through a lot, but at the end of the day, it's not their fault and there's nothing that they can do about it. Your happiness is still in your own hands, you know?
I will rob them of everything they hold to be good and true. And it will fill the void in my soul.
Me too, Lyney.
That's some pretty heavy stuff.
Now it all makes sense.
Does this story satisfy you, Lyney?
Yes, it is quite to my tastes. Thank you for helping to clear up my confusion.
So what was the warning letter?
Huh. That's right. What drove you to write that letter, Gemma? What were you trying to achieve there? Because without that, none of this would have ever come to light.
She didn't write the letter.
After 10 long years, I'd hoped that the Phantom Weasel would be consigned to the history books by now. But it seems like someone still wasn't ready to let her finally be at peace. Lyney. Or should I call you the Phantom Copycat now? You were the one who posted that letter outside the Opera House. But why?
Oh shit, it was Lyney! I knew he had a part in this somehow, but I didn't think he was the one who posted that.
Very sharp, Phantom Weasel. Still as shrewd as ever. Well, no need for me to be coy about it. Our goal was to clear Caesar's name. The most straightforward way to change the public's impression of Caesar was to force the Weasel to show themselves.
That's it? You had no other agenda?
Of course we did. We made it quite clear in the letter, I believe. I shall take from you that which you hold most dear, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
Aww. I love Lyney. He's so sly. I love when he gives this look too.
10 years ago? You mean Caesar's death? You met him? Wait. Oh, I get it. You were those two obnoxious kids. It's been so long, and you're all grown up now. I didn't recognize you. He taught you magic back then, didn't he? For what, 10 days or something? And you went to all this trouble. Why?
For all our debts, however great or small.
I like a man with principles.
10 years ago, Caesar's reputation was torn to shreds, and his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, and no one cares what the truth is anymore. But we did not forget, and so we came to find you.
And? What exactly did you take from me? I'm still standing, as you can see. Lorenzo has admitted to everything. I'm free.
Free? Do you really think so? Caesar once told me that even though the world is filled with lies and falsehoods, we must find our own truth.
Also, like, even though this is a quiet place, we're not exactly whispering. It's still, you know, the courtroom. It's still the Opera Epiclese, and isn't there like a sentient judgment being that lives here?
I think that applies to you too. Truth can take many forms. Prized possessions with nostalgic value, fervent hopes and dreams, and irreplaceable people. Life took many things from you, and those wounds never healed. When they ached unbearably in the dead of night, stealing became your way of numbing the pain.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that for the last 10 years, you've been living a rather uneventful life. Perhaps that's because you found something other than a life of crime to fill the hole? Back to Lorenzo for a second. He murdered his own master, played along with your act, and took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. But what did he have to gain from all that?
Was I right? They are fucking?
He knew who you were and the things you'd done, and despite that, he was willing to give everything up for your sake. He's the reason that you haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years. You're more than just accomplices in murder. You're the only real friends each other has. So I think you know, deep down, that he is the only truth you have in your life.
Friends, okay, sure, I'll take that.
But that truth is gone now. And I guarantee you, you'll never see it again.
Congratulations on your freedom, Gemma.
Oh, and that is so good.
Your freedom will cost you dearly. From now on, you'll be all alone in a world full of lies and falsehoods. I do hope you'll be able to bear it. You've still got a long life ahead of you after all.
Gather round, one and all. The time has now come for the amazing Lyney to perform his final act in tonight's show.
It's cutscene time!
I'm sure you're all wondering what he has planned for the grand finale. Well, wonder no more, for the answer is a death-defying high-altitude escape.
Oh shit, he's doing it!
A high-altitude escape?
10 years ago. That trick that Caesar died attempting.
I'm sure you all remember the magician Caesar. This was the very trick that led to his fatal fall, after which he was dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
Robert Houdini. Okay, Houdini.
But we have now learned that Caesar was wrongly accused, and that the real Weasel has now confessed to their crimes.
Guess that's my cue to leave. Whew. I've been practicing this one for ages now, but I'm still a little nervous.
Please be careful, Lyney.
Traveler, Paimon, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. There may be a lot of people watching tonight, but you alone are my true witnesses.
You can do it, Lyney!
Lyney, wait.
Oh, he's angry. Look at Lyney. He's pissed. He is pissed.
You two hid a lot from Caesar. He went to his grave without ever knowing your secrets. So what about now? Are you an open book? Or are you still the same as ever? You don't have to tell lies to end up isolated and alone. One day, you'll end up exactly where I am today. Maybe then you'll finally understand.
Lynette is not having it.
You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
So, what are we, doing now?
Like Lyney said, when you're ready, let's head outside and watch the show.
But what about Gemma?
She'll figure out what's best for her soon enough. Oh, and if you'd like to see Lyney after the show, you know where he'll be. The usual haunt.
All right. Well, let's go and watch Lyney's finale then. This trick's a pretty dangerous one, but he should be able to pull it off, right?
He'll be fine. I hope. Hey, Lynette, how you doing, baby? Okay, let's take a picture with Lynette. Let's take a picture with her. We didn't get to last time. Lynette! Lynette, look at me! I'm your big brother! Lynette! Stingy. Oh. Cute. Oh. Cute! Okay. It's time for the cutscene. Wait, I need to talk to her first.
Magicians are not like thieves. Thieves only tear things apart. But good-hearted magicians, they put things back together.
By that logic, I guess Kaito Kid isn't a thief. He's a magician because he always gives back what he steals.
What is my truth? Sometimes I think I'm like a gambling addict. All I care about is winning, and it doesn't matter what's at stake. By the time I come to my senses, I'm left with nothing. Oh, if I had my time again.
Skill issue. No one made you do that. You did that of your own volition. No one forced you to do anything. I feel no sympathy for her. Okay, where are we going? Out, right? Wait, he's doing it here? Oh yeah, this was where it happened. Never mind.
Magic should be mysterious, surprising, and defy logic. Magic is hard work. Every single movement has to be practiced thousands of times.
It's alright. We're used to that.
Oh my god, baby Lynette. She looks like a sopping wet cat.
We're sorry. You've taught us so much, but we can't tell you the whole truth.
It's okay. Do you still remember what I told you?
Oh, baby.
This world is full of lies and falsehoods. I only hope that one day you can find your own truth.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
What about you? Have you found your truth?
Magic is my truth. I want to perform a magic trick so great that people will always think of me when they talk about it. For a magician, what greater honor could there be?
Look! Behold! Lyney is sealed inside the box. Will he manage to escape? 10 years ago, Caesar attempted this very trick, and it was at this precise moment that...
Lyney! Watch out!
There he is!
Mysterious. Surprising.
Wow, that's hand animated.
And logic defying. Isn't that right? This honor belongs to you.
God,
Caesar.
look at him! It was majestic. Oh, he vanished!
I'm just sorry it's a little late.
Wow, he did some adjustments to it.
Did you see that? 1 minute he was falling, and the next, he turned into flowers.
Beautiful.
How could he possibly have done that?
How mysterious. I didn't blink once. He just vanished right in front of my eyes.
What a heart-stopping magic show. This was really worth the trip. Caesar's name has finally been cleared, and Fontaine's new star magician Lyney has fulfilled a wish on his behalf. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better grand finale. It will make a great headline for the Steambird tomorrow, even if I do say so myself.
God, he was so gorgeous in that cutscene.
Looks like everyone really loved Lyney's grand finale.
Even though they don't know the full story.
anywhere. Where'd he go? Oh, Lynette said he'd be waiting for us at the usual haunt. But, where is that?
The cemetery.
Oh, you mean the one where Caesar's buried?
We're just hanging out at the grave
Yeah,
now.
that's probably it. This whole magic show kinda seemed like Lyney's way of saying goodbye to Caesar. So it makes sense that that's where he'd be afterward. Alright, let's go look for him there.
Okay. That was nice. But I wanna take a picture here with all the flowers around. Good job on your magic trick, Lyney. You did amazing, sweetie. Okay, hold on. Let me just can I not zoom out? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to idle in a bit. Actually, straight on is fine. Me and the dog.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
It was very pretty. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go react to Lyney's voice lines after this, because actually I haven't watched them yet. Cute! Okay, let's go. Let's go to the grave. I'm gonna go grab food before it though, so... And then I'm gonna end the stream. I said before that this was gonna be a pretty quick one. Actually, it's been 3 hours. Oops. My bad. Didn't mean for it to take this long.
Lyney! There you are. Are you alright? Paimon was scared to death when the chain broke. Paimon was sure something had gone horribly wrong.
Magic is a performance art. A magician has to get creative to keep the audience on tenterhooks. That's our job. So I tweaked Caesar's original setup a little to keep it fresh.
This is like the first time I've heard Lyney actually use this voice. He sounds so genuine. Like he usually has like a very performance-oriented voice. Like he'd be like, magic is a performance art, but he just sounds like he's talking here.
I was honestly a little nervous during the live performance. The thought of falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and the ground spinning and spinning. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder what Caesar thought in those final moments. Did he regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? Or did he believe that it was his own slip-up right until the end?
You know, Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something ever since we were in Caesar's workshop. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? When was that?
After I joined the House of the Hearth. To be honest, Lynette and I had an agenda when we approached him.
An agenda?
I told you about my past before, remember? As a young boy, I survived by secretly learning magic from street performers. I'd watch their tricks and try to figure out how they were done. But I quickly realized that observation alone could only get me so far. What I saw was the polished final performance, but the rigorous training they put in behind the scenes remained invisible to me. I needed to learn how to improve my sleight of hand, hone my misdirection skills, and make niftier props. We were gifted enough that we'd made some progress by ourselves, but without proper guidance from a professional magician, we quickly plateaued.
So that's why you sought Caesar out?
Yes. We figured there was no harm in asking, but it took us by surprise that he was so willing to teach us. In all, we only spent 10 short days together, but he was very good to us. By contrast, we hid so many things from him. For instance, when he asked why I wanted to learn magic, I answered, "It's my passion." But in truth, there was already a lot more to the story by then. After being taken in by an aristocrat for our magic talent, then betrayed soon after, this was no longer about me doing what I loved. What amazed me was how the lie escaped my lips even as I was hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Trust is a beautiful thing. Sadly, I'd forgotten how to trust by then.
Lyney.
I don't blame you. That wasn't your fault.
Still worried about the way I feel? You really are a gentle soul, aren't you? But don't worry, I'm used to it now. From the mansions of the elite to the house of the hearth, lies and selfishness have followed me and Lynette everywhere we go. After Caesar went on tour, we became busy with our missions. The next we heard of him was that he'd fallen to his death, and was now declared to be the Phantom Weasel. That night, I remembered his smile. But as I lay there, I didn't know what to say to him. To keep secrets is to put up walls. The longer you keep them up, the less you let people in. Then, one day, you look around and realize your life is like an empty auditorium after a show, full of seats once occupied by all the people who left. But I guess that's the price we have to pay. You only realize how much someone really meant to you when you lose them completely. That's why I was so confident this would hurt Gemma. Because I felt it for myself.
I mean, are we forgiving him? I'm glad that we're forgiving him, but is that where we are now? Okay, don't be sad. We're in your auditorium and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, cheer up, Lyney. We've had to say our fair share of goodbyes during our journey, too. But whatever happens, Paimon always believes in what tomorrow brings. Delicious food, fun toys, and the Traveler by my side. Paimon just needs to focus on things like this, and all the unhappy stuff goes right out the window. You know, Traveler, doesn't that kind of make you Paimon's truth?
Paimon, this is not about you. Stop it, you're making me sad.
Exactly. It's the same for me and Lynette. We are the truest thing each other has in the world, and nothing can replace that. Life has taken plenty from us, like it did from Gemma. But at least it left us with each other. That's what gave us the strength to get through the darkest days. That's why the darkness never consumed me, and why it never will. Maybe we live in the shadows too, but we remember every precious ray of light that shines through. All right, time to lighten this conversation up a little. What did you think of the show tonight?
Yes.
Were you happy with it?
You have such a way with words. I was getting a little emotional there.
It was amazing! Paimon just wishes we hadn't been so distracted with the Gemma situation. We spent most of our time in the Opera House just talking and pretty much missed the entire first half of the show. Lyney, could you do just one more trick for us?
Whoa, that's a bit of a tall order, I'm afraid. The show's just finished, so my sleeves are decidedly card-free right now.
Aw, come on! Surely you can think of something. The Lyney Paimon knows can do anything if he puts his mind to it.
Oh, all right then. I'll give it a go, but only because it's you. Watch closely. I have a flower in my hand.
You liar! There's nothing in your hand! We ain't going along with this!
Huh? My goodness, you're right. But I could have sworn I brought one here with me. Okay, try this. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1.
3,
2, 1.
Now, have another look around. Maybe the flowers appeared somewhere else.
Wait, is that a rainbow? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Really? Let's see. Wow, there it is! Oh, this is a different flower from the last time, right? This one's called, oh yeah, a rainbow rose.
There ain't no way! There's no way! There's no way! There's no fucking shot. No fucking shot he just confessed to us. Why did that make my heart skip a beat? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Fuck.
But more importantly, Paimon has to know how the trick is done. Please, Lyney, pretty please!
Well, if you want to learn magic, you'll have to start by addressing me as teacher.
Ugh. Fine. Please, teacher, please!
Since you asked so nicely, I'll share one little tip with you. Namely, the student of magic cannot solely rely on others being prepared to reveal their secrets. You have to observe, think, and find the answers for yourself.
Is that it?
Look at the time. We shouldn't linger here too long. Thanks again for coming to see my show. I bid you both good night. I look forward to seeing you again.
You charmer.
See ya! Shall we head back down too? Oh, Paimon can't wait to read The Steambird tomorrow. Paimon bets Lyney and Caesar will be plastered all over it. Let's head to the Steambird's offices tomorrow morning and see what we can find out.
It was nice knowing Kiko, but I'm afraid Lyney just crashed out. Listen, you can't just flirt with me like that, Lyney, okay? You can't just... Oh my god, hold on. We gotta look at that. Where was it? Where'd the other flower go? I wanted to keep both of them. A flowery accessory... Fuck! Looking at this is already making my heart beat faster. Stop it! A flowery accessory given away by Lyney at his magic shows. It is an arrangement of luminous bells which symbolize parting and rainbow roses that represent passion. Parting and passion are two separate Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. I'm overwhelmed. He's so romantic. Why is he so romantic? How dare you? You don't get to play with my heart like that. You don't get to play with my heart like that, Lyney. You didn't even give me your bow, okay? You don't get to do that to me. Jeez. Fuck. Okay, stop. Knock it off. It's fine. Jeez. Okay. No, I don't like that. That got me flustered. Okay, I don't like that.
I'm very sorry, Charlotte, but my sister and I are quite busy today. I'm afraid we'll have to decline this interview.
Oh, please, Lyney, I'll only take a moment of your time, if you would be so kind.
Huh? What's happening here?
I spent all night writing my piece about the Phantom Weasel, and it was going to go to print this morning. But just as dawn broke, I suddenly received news that Caesar's fiancée, Gemma, had contacted the guards and confessed to having been the real Phantom Weasel all along.
Oh shit!
That was quick.
Too late, bro.
That was quick, you say? It sounds like I've got some catching up to do. Please, fill me in.
Whoops.
Aha! My instincts did not lead me astray. You do have something to hide. Gemma turning herself in must have something to do with Lyney's performance last night.
Maybe watching my high-altitude escape trick reminded her of a better time with Caesar, and she could no longer ignore the voice of her conscience.
Huh. Okay, then. Wait, no, there must be more to it. If that's all it took for her to have a change of heart, how did it take her 10 whole years?
Well...
Charlotte's journalistic spirit is burning red. We're gonna have to distract her somehow. You like his flirting though, perhaps even a little bit too much. No. I would never be taken in by something like that. I don't think he's all that charming.
Oh, I remember now. You and Gemma were nowhere to be found after the show. What happened between you? Quickfire question. Where did you all go after the show?
Oh, we went to the cemetery and Lyney did a private magic trick just for us. Actually, glad you mentioned it, because that reminds Paimon, guess what? Lyney started using rainbow roses in his tricks.
That was just for us, okay, Paimon? Shut the fuck up.
What?
god, Lynette. You know what? Okay, this makes my thumbnail way more suitable than I thought it would be.
I don't recall ever having received a rainbow rose from you myself. Is this supposed to mean that they're more important to you than your own sister?
Lynette, it's not the same, sweet. It's not the same, okay? And also, he gave us a parting flower too, so...
No, I just,
What now? Oh, did Paimon say something wrong again? This is getting pretty awkward. What do we do, Traveler?
Lyney, do you want a kiss?
Seems like this interview wasn't meant to be. Well, never mind. There's always next time. Forgive my persistence, but when there's explosive news waiting to be found, I can't turn away. The news about Gemma has already made waves, and I'll stop at nothing to get to the bottom of it all. Apparently, one of the things she said to the guards was that her final wish is to see Lorenzo one last time. There's clearly a web of complicated relationships there. Can't blame me for being curious. All right, I guess I'll leave you to continue the rest of your conversation in peace. Bye for now.
Hey, Lyney. I mean, hi. Hi, Lyney. Sup? Lynette?
Paimon didn't mean to...
Don't worry, I wasn't angry. I was just trying to distract her.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. You scared Paimon there.
Getting bold, aren't we? Hey, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Actually, what did I say? I don't remember half of the stuff that I said, like, for the past 10 minutes. I was just simping.
Phew. You and me both, Paimon. You and me both. At least it did the job, right?
Please, take good care of that rainbow rose. I'd be really upset if you lost it.
She's giving us her blessings. She's giving us her blessings. Yay! That was Lyney's story quest. That was really nice. I really like that. Oh, what's this? I really like that. That was really nice. I can't wait to... I'm gonna probably... Oh, shit! We can do one pull soon. Okay, let's go find a treasure chest. I really want to... Where can I find a treasure chest? Guys, where can I find a treasure chest? Here, probably, right? I can't wait to... like, put Lyney in my tea house. I haven't been to the teapot in like a long time, but I do want to see what Lyney has to say in the teapot. Just happened to forget of asking Lyney. Okay, no, that didn't happen. Now you're just making stuff up. I would do no such. I would never. I would never. I would never do that. I would never. Lyney's the bad guy, remember? Why would I say that to Lyney? That's stupid. And just because he's a little charming doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know. Anyways, more importantly, we need to find a chest. We need to find a chest. Oh, that was easy. Oh wait, this is the place that we were at last time. Yes, this place. There's definitely more chests here that I haven't unlocked yet, but I'm not really sure where they are, and we don't have a compass yet, so let's see. Can I get a treasure chest, please? Can I please get a treasure chest? Oh, what's that? What are you? What is that? Oh, there's so many things here. I don't remember.
Swollen Fury.
Luckily, this isn't a live stream, so no one will have proof of you asking. I mean, that would be good if I said that, but I didn't say that, so it would be fine regardless. Wouldn't be a problem regardless. Oh yeah, these are the ancient papers. I haven't collected all of them yet, and I'm not really sure what to use them for, actually.
The wind rises.
Surely there must be one treasure chest here that I haven't unlocked yet, right? Right? We're gonna look. We're gonna keep looking, guys.
Behold!
You guys are stuck with me for like another 20 minutes at least, because this is gonna take a bit.
Quit following me.
Oh. Well, hello.
Too slow.
Story. Oh, okay, it's this one. I already read that. So many of these little thingies, but no treasure chests in sight.
Quit following me.
I am hungry. I am getting hungry. I'm gonna order food as soon as I'm done with the stream. Actually, no, I'm just gonna make my own food. Cheaper.
Too slow. Too slow. Squall and fury.
This place is really pretty too. It's from the
Quit following me.
I forgot the name of the quest. But it's the quest where you help like a bunch of animals do something. Oh! Thank you. Very helpful. Is there anything here?
The wind rises.
Lots of these little thingies, but no treasure chest here. Treat it to an extra 20 minutes. I see this as an absolute win. Oh, you're too sweet. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Bro, I'm dumb as hell. How do you get up? How do you get up there? I think I already got all the chests that were up there, so probably don't need to go up there. But surely there must be some hidden here, right, that I missed. If there's not, then that means that my eyesight was good, and that can't be right because my eyesight is bad. Oh! There's 3 of them here. Maybe this is not the best place to be looking for these. For treasure chests.
Too slow. Squall and fury.
Just gonna do a little look-see just in case. Because last time I was here I was like dodging bullets.
Step right up.
I couldn't properly see anything. Who knows, maybe I did lose one. Or miss one. Where do we go from here? Oh! Oh shit, what do you know? Never mind. We got exactly what we needed.
Take it and have fun.
Oh shit, look how close we are! 200 EXP away? Are you kidding me? What can we do to what can we do to get to level 59? Hold on. Let me go back to Fontaine real quick. I need to go to the pulling spot. I don't think I'm supposed to put that there, but don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. How do you get EXP? Come on, I'm gonna Lyney, please. Please, just give me your weapon. Come on, man. Just give it to me. Fuck you too! Fuck you too! Fine, whatever. I'm getting it when you rerun anyways. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out how to get to level 59. Okay, I'm going to BRB real quick, just 5 minutes. I'm gonna order food. and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna listen to Lyney's voice lines, Lyney and Lynette's voice lines, and then we're gonna get to level 59, and then I'm gonna end the stream, okay? BRB. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay, how can I get about 200 EXP exactly real quick? Where do I get that? Where can I get that? Could I get that from doing my dailies? I could do my dailies. No, I already did my dailies. I could like farm for something. Let's farm for Lyney's artifacts. If you haven't continued the Sorouge quest, probably not this stream, but maybe one day, because I am having a lot of trouble finishing it. I'm having trouble finding the trees. I have the map and like the guide for it, but my sense of direction is ass. And even though I have a map, I can't seem to find them. So maybe next time. Probably be an unarchived stream though. Oh, my food is coming. I'm very hungry. If you hear my stomach rumbling, that's probably why. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's go. What time is it for you guys over there? It's getting noon, which is my nap time, so I'm getting sleepy. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, my food's here.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Oh, what if the other... Every time I play a domain and then one of the other people have like a the same character as me, I'm always worried that their character's gonna be better built than mine. And then I feel bad. Because if their Lyney's better than mine, they should have brought their Lyney here.
Let's get this show on the road! Follow me. Cry louder! And voila!
You didn't see me miss. No, you didn't see that. Or that.
Step right up. A round of applause. And voila! Search for it. Here comes the finale, you vermin.
Let's move out.
I did it! I did it! I did it! Okay. Sorry, I have to leave now. I have to leave now. Thank you. I'll do the rest by myself. Thank you. My food is here. Give me a second. Let me move my food over here. Is it a wise idea to be listening to Lyney's voice lines while I eat? Probably not. I'm gonna be so honest, it's probably not a good idea. Also, me after the stream putting on music and starting speeding overdrive to make up for the lost time typing. Hey, don't type. If you need to get somewhere, don't worry about it. If you need to get somewhere, don't even worry about it. It's okay. You don't have to be talking to me. I have food in front of me too right now, so I'm probably not gonna talk as much. Give me a second.
There'll be an extra few.
8 hour 59,
no
baby. Let's go.
Serious.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Hour 59. Let's go. We're so close. Actually, we're pretty far, but we'll get there. How much do we need? Oh, okay. We'll get there. Well, let's do a wish, because I got a free wish. One single Pingo gem. Thank you for the debate club. Okay, now let's listen to Lyney's lines. Listen to them right here. Give me a second, let me eat. Okay. A famed Fontanian magician who possesses a great stage presence as well as a gift for the gab. Audiences are enthralled by his exquisite skills, and they hang to his every clever word. Oh. I'll read that after I eat. Let's do this first.
This is no mere illusion. 'Tis I, Lyney, the greatest magician in all Tevat. How are we feeling today? Excited? Surprised? Oh, you're curious how I appeared in front of you like this? Well, your eyes are like topaz, precious, pure, and lovely. I like them. I've decided I'm going to put on a show just for you. Watch carefully now. Blink and you might miss it.
We just met. Why are you already flirting with me? Gonna ignore that.
I wonder... This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you? I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
You're so clingy.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
So if I don't see you before then, I'll see you with Yuimiya. Okay, no worries, no worries.
There's no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather. Unless I try making the stars appear anyway. Great, the weather's clearing up. I wonder if there's someone up there performing magic too. Achoo! Phew. I've heard some say that when you sneeze, it means that someone's thinking about you. Is it Lynette, I wonder? Or is it you?
No, it's not me. Shut up.
Whoa, that was close. If this wind blows my hat off, all the props I keep inside it would come tumbling down onto my head. The wind is really picking up. All my magic cards! Wait, no, not that way. Come back! Come to Lyney!
This is really cute.
Come on, just 5 more minutes.
Aww.
Huh? Oh, it's you. I thought it was the radiance of the sunlight on my skin that I felt. Turns out it was your radiance all along.
Oh my god, what? What do you talk like that? Jesus.
I'm going to check out some products used for magic tricks later this afternoon. Perhaps they'll spark some inspiration for some new tricks. Want to come along? Come on, don't be shy. You know you want to. You can feed some of my animal assistants I use in my shows. I'm sure you'll get along great. Good evening. The great magician Lyney will be performing later tonight. But I'm sure you didn't need me to tell you that. Good night. If you have trouble falling asleep, I have a few little props used for hypnosis that might help.
What?
Or maybe not.
What?
Either way, sweet dreams.
I wonder if that actually works. If that's true, he'd be sneezing constantly because of you. No, Venti would be sneezing constantly.
I should probably emphasize again that I'm rarely so open with anyone. I guess it's because you're not just anyone.
What do you mean? You started flirting with me the moment we met. What do you mean? Bro, he's just saying shit. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I like you and I like your sister, but I don't believe you're just being a charmer, okay?
I'm afraid I find myself going into standby mode without Lynette by my side. I mean, I can handle my own business just fine, but it takes some getting used to. I'm sure you can understand. You also have always have Paimon with you after all.
Uncalled for. Uncalled for, Lyney. What the fuck? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I almost choked on my noodles.
Wow, you're not beating around the bush. Let me put it this way. Delicious berries must often grow in areas thick with thorns. Otherwise, they would be devoured by greedy foxes. This is what we call self-defense. I mean, sure, I don't mind telling some small lies to others at times, but between the two of us, I've never done anything worse than omitting a minor detail here and there, right?
Okay, sure.
If a magician were to go on stage with their vision in hand, people might suspect the authenticity of their tricks, so I habitually take it off before performing. But since you're interested, why don't you help me hold on to it while I perform? Just be sure to keep an eye on it, though, or it might just sneak its way back to me.
I'm already holding someone else's vision, Lyney. Don't give me more responsibility, please.
Magic isn't just a performance art, it's also a way of thinking. Many things in this world seem simple at first glance, but play host to all sorts of secrets if you look deeper. Cats can use their ears to express their feelings. If they flatten them backwards, it indicates fear or caution. And if their ears are perked up and occasionally face forward, that usually means they're happy. Constant swiveling indicates that they are vigilantly assessing their surroundings. How do I know this? Experience and observation.
About Arlecchino.
Father gave us a family, raised us, and told each of us what we should work towards. In turn, what I can do is very simple. Remain loyal and protect our home.
About Lynette?
You think my sister doesn't talk much? Oh, she's probably just not in the right mode. Next time, start by saying activate chat mode to her. If you're lucky, she might have a great deal of things to say to you. And if you're not lucky, well, she'll just stare for a while, but hey, at least you'll get to see a different side of her.
Lynette is very, very neurodivergent, the stuff she says.
My sister and I have always been inseparable. There's no hardship we can't overcome as long as we're together, and similarly, we share all our joys with each other. There's nothing in the world I treasure more than my family, so I know what it must be like for you. And if I find out anything at all that might help you, I'll be sure to let you know.
Thank you, Lyney. That's very sweet of you.
My sister and I have always been inseparable. My naive little brother still believes in fairy tales. I envy him, really. Just to be clear, though, he didn't actually tell me that. I just happened to see what he keeps in his secret drawer once. Really, it was an accident. So please don't tell him, or he'll get mad at me for sure.
Maybe don't go snooping into people's private belongings, Lyney.
Monsieur Nervalet rarely appears in public, almost as if he's intentionally trying to put some distance between himself and the people. At first, I thought it might be just me, but my ever-observant sister noticed it too, so I suppose that must really be the case. The Hydro Archon Lady Farina is very unpredictable, and her manner of speech can be quite provocative, almost as if she sees talking itself like some sort of performance. The people of Fontaine have a particular soft spot for excitement and drama, which is why many hold her in high esteem. Flattery won't get you anywhere with her. She'll only give those who can truly appreciate her art a second look. How does she see me, you ask? Come on now, that hurts. Not only am I a connoisseur of the arts, but honest about it too, as I am in all my dealings.
As I am in all my dealings. Who is Chiori? Have we seen leaks of her? Oh, she's very pretty. Oh, she's very pretty. I like her.
I didn't think that she'd be willing to help strangers like us. If it hadn't been for all of you, Lynette and I wouldn't have been acquitted. Thank you so much. I'll have to wait for a lovely sunny day to invite everyone to Café Lucerne for the most wonderful afternoon tea. Charlotte has been trying to get me to agree to an interview ever since we met. It feels like she's already asked 20 times now. She has a good nose for finding news, and she's the persistent type too. But to be honest, I have no desire to find myself in the spotlight of one of her breaking news stories, and so I found all sorts of reasons to decline each time. Cloren's quite famous as a champion duelist, but from what I've read in the papers, she seemed to have gotten into a bit of a pickle. The media's been all over her story, and she's the type that definitely doesn't enjoy that kind of attention.
That's interesting. I hope we see more of Cloren. I mean, I'm sure we will in Act 2. I want to see her in action. I want to see her duel. I'm curious about her. Emily?
Have you ever gotten a whiff of the perfumes she makes? I quite like them and was thinking to buy myself a bottle. But Lynette's tale indicated that she didn't share my opinion, so that was the end of that.
Emily. A very French-sounding name. Oh my god, she is puffy. She is puffy. That is a puffy woman. Good god. I mean, this is just a concept art, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
It seems we're both keenly interested in each other. Well, know that the honor is mine. Relax. I couldn't ever tell lies to your mesmerizing eyes, not even if I tried.
There he goes again, Chad. Take a shot every time Lyney flirts with you.
Of course, there's no way to ensure that you'll never slip up when performing magic tricks. The way I see it, the point is not to perform perfectly, but to stay calm at all times and adapt as needed. Even if some small flaws occur, you just need to make the audience believe that it's all part of the show, and you'll still deliver an entertaining and unforgettable performance.
You should play Hazel's story, so Hangout Quest if you haven't, because I think because of this, Hazel and Lyney would get along very well.
As orphans without parents to shelter us, Lynette and I were forced to roam the streets since childhood, so we've been through a lot. But those experiences have also made us who we are today. We're doing all right these days. I have a hat full of hopes and dreams. And a family and audience hoping that I don't let them down.
Aww. I'm glad he's doing all right.
So even now you still don't completely trust me, huh?
I mean...
You're a vigilant one.
You blame
Not
me?
that that's a bad thing. I'll never need to worry about you getting duped by someone else. But on the other hand, since you've taken it upon yourself to watch my every move, you'd better be careful when you blink. Who knows? I might just tell a huge, terrible lie while you're not paying attention. You'd be in a real pickle then, wouldn't you?
Don't give me that.
Hey, what do we have here? Ah, a cute little white rabbit. You like it? Curious about when it got here? You should be. The look of amazement on our audience's face is what we magicians love the most.
No, but do you have any other hobbies other than your job? I'm curious about that. But also, why aren't there any bunny girls in Genshin Impact, I wonder?
Huh, what to do. The thing that troubles me is the fact that you can even think of troubling things when you have such a great magician like myself standing right in front of you. In the past, I would let the doves I raised fly freely, and they would always return to me. But there was once when a few didn't return, and by the time we tracked them down, they'd been turned into dove pie. Even now, I still don't know how to give them both freedom and safety. See this fishbowl? Come, put your hand inside it. Filled with just ordinary water, right? Are you sure? Then let's begin. See this cloth? I'm going to cover the bowl with it, and... well, what do you know? There's a fish in there now. How was that? Maybe this fun little performance could earn me one of your very own fish dishes.
So you like fish, but your signature dish is a Rubik's Cube sweet. I really like it. It's really cute.
Our performances require that Lynette and I have matching physiques, so we have to avoid eating any oily food. Now, that's not a huge problem for me, but it can be tough for my sister. The fried fish they sell on the street smells amazing after all.
I've heard about this. I heard that Lyney and Lynette deliberately have matching figures. And as someone who reads a lot of fan fiction, this kind of lead my mind wandering a little bit, so no comment.
It's quite an honor to enjoy such wonderful food made by you. My, this is delicious. You're quite the cook. Thanks for the treat. Would you like to see a magic trick? Now, let me place this ordinary cloth on top of the dish. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Where'd the food go?
This is the one he says when he doesn't like your food. Oh,
I have a feather here, just an ordinary feather. Go ahead, you can hold it and see for yourself. Ready? And boom! It was a party popper all along. Happy birthday! See this? I got one of the paper streamers floating down. Now, make a wish and picture a birthday gift in your mind's eye as
your
I light
weapon
it.
comes home.
3, 2, 1. Great! Very good. I know exactly what you're thinking now. The last step? Put your hand inside my hat. Well, is it the gift you wanted?
Clearly the bow didn't go home, so I'm gonna say no.
Oh, and here I thought you'd ask me to perform some magic with these materials. Would you be more shocked if nothing changed about me at all? Nothing could make me happier than having your trust. Doing all this for me. Are you trying to steal this magician's heart by any chance? Well, in that case, congratulations, my dear apprentice. Or should I say, companion. For you have succeeded.
That's another shot, guys. Oh. Oh. As light rain falls without reason. Didn't I already... Oh, okay. Unlocks at friendship level 6. I'm really curious about this. Okay, I guess we have to get to friendship level 6 first. Oh.
Step right up. And voila! Now disappear!
His lines are so cute.
Here comes the finale. Let's get this show on the road. A round of applause. And now I'll make it all disappear. Just kidding. Guess this'll go into my magic pocket. I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick. Magic can't cheat death, you know. Clever trick. It'll be all right. Why don't you let me take the stage? Your timing's off.
So cheeky.
Lynette!
Oh, yeah, they have matching fallen lines.
My show mustn't fail. Quick, drop the curtains. I'm fine. Stay calm, stay calm.
This one makes me sad.
Stay calm, stay calm.
Because it makes me think about how many times he's had to tell himself that when something goes wrong.
We'll be a traveling magic troupe. Prepare to be amazed. Oh, it's an honor to be here.
You know, in a way, Lyney's very mysterious because we don't know much about him other than, you know, that he's a magician and he has a twin. He doesn't show a lot of himself to us, other than that. The people of Fontaine love their tales of mystery. The intricate case setups and unexpected twists and turns are captivating for all. Magic recreates this experience under the converging spotlights. For the price of a ticket, and some of your free time, you can embark on a wondrous journey amidst the thunderous applause and astounded cries. If you were to ask around as to which of Fontaine's guys is the best at setting up such fantastical tours, most fans will tell you that it is Lyney. Suave, romantic, and talented, he performs miracle after miracle with a casual air. In this industry, one needs only a stable of staple tricks to ensure a renowned reputation and comfortable life. However, Lyney shows always feature some new trick. Some say that he was born into poverty, and the resultant burning hunger for fame and fortune drives his boundless desire to create. In truth, he simply pursues novelty in his capacity as a performer. Indeed, he feels that if he cannot put his whole heart into the show, his deep desire to be performed cannot be fully satiated. This is why, despite the applause rising to a fever pitch and beyond, he will rarely satisfy the crowd's calls for a reprise of his most well-known tricks. Some devoted fans consider this to be a bit of a shame, and for them, such regret will only continue to increase each time they purchase a ticket and go in to watch a show. It's very creative. While Lyney first began his journey in magic to fill his stomach, he has continued to perfect his art even after becoming a person of some renown in Fontaine. Magic, after all, has been his benefactor. Not only has it allowed him and his sister to survive, but it has also allowed them to gain the acknowledgement that most children growing up into a loving home would have received from their parents. That's fucked up! That's fucked up! Even from an early age, performance was something closely tied to Lyney's life. Each time he would go on stage, Lyney would have the audience whooping and clapping, and yet he did not lose himself in their adulation. If anything, it often troubled him. If audiences were simply drawn to the spectacle of magic, then who was to say that they wouldn't abandon Lyney's stage as soon as they caught wind of a more enthralling show in town? In other words, just as an audience would be attracted by petals and cards, they would also be pulled away by the grandeur of fireworks and crackling gun salutes. What else did magicians have up their sleeves to capture the hearts of their audience, beyond enticing them with ever more grandiose impressions of shock and awe? In all of Lyney's performances afterwards, audiences would begin to notice a change. Lyney would add many segments between performances in which he would interact with them. Indeed, this magician seemed without any airs, sharing various fascinating anecdotes about his life, not even minding if the audience should try to guess at the secret behind his tricks. Of course, the sharper wits amongst them would notice that Lyney's tales were not the truth, but instead a way to build up atmosphere, a betting laid for a greater magic trick to land upon. Yet no one would quibble about these white lies. After all, truth and falsehoods were already inextricable in many parts of the performance. Why, even said magician himself could said to said to have become a part of the magic. Thus does Lyney sometimes appear near and dear, and other times just out of reach in his audience, balancing human affinity and magical mystery perfectly in the palm of his hand. His imagination leaving the audience's imagination free to run wild. No, his smile leaving the audience's imagination free to run wild. No matter how rich or poor, sad or glad the audience member, imagination is the great equalizer, carrying the charm of magic to all. Thus did the mystery and elegance of this magician spread far and wide, with people even opining that his skill at creating an atmosphere is itself as exquisite as magic. Is that so? Well, I'm just trying to invite everyone to take a brief break from reality, that's all. So cute. I'm gonna skim through this real quick because my mouth is starting to hurt from eating. This is really sad. He wasn't immediately accepted in the orphanage, and Lynette broke a little thing when she was younger, and it only made it worse. So he tried to fix it even though he didn't know anything about it. Oh! That was Fremine. Okay, I'm gonna read this off stream, unless you want me to read it here, but I'm gonna read it off stream, cause it is getting late. I'm probably gonna continue Lynette's as well, because I heard that their vision stories are very interesting, so I'll have to build up Lynette's friendship levels as well. I'm not really sure what they're gonna drop with the next update. Let me see. Yep, it's in 3 hours. I'm not really sure what they're gonna drop there, but I guess we'll find out. And I'm gonna be streaming Yoimiya's Story Quest this Friday, so if you're free, please hop by. Okay, thank you for coming today, and I'll
so
see you
long
guys.
as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Okay, but I need to eat, Lyney. Okay, bye! Ah! Don't worry about that. Just a bowl.